All right, hello and welcome back to the Aldrya campaign. I am Nineveh, your host and GM. With me are Kathea and Soinnarios.
Hello, this is Kathea.
And this is Soinnarios.
Cool. We are in episode 18, session 17. So that's exciting. If I sound a little different, I am in a different room than I'm usually recording, so the vocals might be a little odd. The acoustics are different. Anyhow, last time we got together, we were helping the elves out at Grove Rock, I think it's called. And you guys are doing your second bout of mercenary work for them. You've been hired to guard their tree while they perform rituals. You're there with 3 other groups of people, and it's the second night that you're there, and Elendor has woken you from sleep because they tell you that one of the other groups has reacted to noise in the woods. So Elendor didn't see anything themselves, but they've kind of caught that something's happening.
Do they know which group it is?
They saw, it would have been the Elmelian group, since most of them can cast Cat's Eye.
Can't do that yet. It was an option.
You take your meteor bow.
Right. It's like overwhelming firepower.
I'm also a good tracker, which doesn't help here, but
Not
took the
here,
silver track, which I thought
for
was
sure.
worthwhile.
So they are, Elendor was armored and armed because they were on watch.
Right.
So the rest of you, not so much. It's hard to sleep in rigid armor.
Right.
Even leather armor is not comfortable. It's more like boot leather than like a leather jacket. So hard to sleep in. But you have some warnings. What do you do with it?
I will instruct everybody else to get armed and armored. And I have my shield and spear and bow sitting together upright.
Mm-hmm.
And then I slip on, halberd first, and then start strapping on arm and leg armor. I'll make sure my helm's on before they get there, but that'll probably be the last thing I put on.
Mm-hmm.
So I have time, I will get armored.
Yeah, you have a little time. So you start sort of getting your gear on. And again, you're wearing pretty much all wyvern hide, right?
Yes, I have
so
all wyvern outside of my metal helm.
Right. So reasonably easy to get in and out of. I mean, you're talking about, you know, fairly stiff pants, probably a hauberk that needs to be laced somewhere, probably under your shield armpit.
And I'll try to keep my eyes peeled out. I'm sure other people will, but I feel responsible for them.
Makes sense.
I am responsible.
Soinnarios?
Yep. So I will be getting my armor on. That's part of my gimmick. Imagining the joy of plate compared to leather.
It's a little tougher. Your brother will help you armor yourself, since you have a lot of pieces. Again, this isn't like medieval harness, so you can get it on yourself. It just takes a while. Like, it's easier with some help.
I figured he's probably helping me, and I'll turn around and help him.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have heavy armor too? He doesn't, does he? Do we have given him?
He does.
Okay.
He's a noble of age.
Yeah.
Soinnarios, this family is
actually
quite wealthy.
Is everybody here pretty well armored?
Everyone but Mardina is pretty well armored.
Oh yeah, we have Mardina.
Mardina has a little armor. She bought some leathers, and she has when you wake her up, she has a little composite helm that she puts on.
I'm gonna ask her if I think we have time if she's done earlier, and since we have interior lines of communication, as it were, to go just kind of cut through and ask the Elmelians what they saw.
Okay. She nods and then kind of creeps off over to the other camp.
I'll watch and make sure she's staying inside the safe.
No, she'll be fine. She's not stupid. She's just not very good at fighting. So yeah, she wanders off to do that. Your camp's kind of quietly getting ready. People are trying. I think the sense is like, you don't want to be real loud and flashy. So you're kind of like, your camp is sort of rousing. You're sort of getting your stuff together. Mardina kind of slips off. So while this is going on, as you're kind of finishing putting your gear on, since you had some warning, a man does kind of slip out of the trees, sort of near where you are. And he's kind of like looking around, like, he thinks there are people here. And he starts to kind of approach your little fort. I mean, you have like a like ditch and berm sort of setup,
right?
That has some light, kind of like drift, broken branch type stuff set up to kind of give you a little bit of a wall.
Right.
It's not a good fortification, but it's a lot better than nothing, and you had some time to reinforce it this time around. So he starts to approach that, and he's like, when he gets close to it, whether or not he can see anybody up there, and I'll leave that up to you, whether or not you guys are on it or not. When he gets close to it, he sort of like raises his hands, and he doesn't have any weapons in his hands, and he sort of like stage whispers or like tries to pitch his voice low and call out like, hail the camp, like he's trying to get
Right.
attention but not be loud.
When somebody else says something first, I'll acknowledge him. I'll tell him he can approach. Since he's trying to be quiet, I'll say, you can approach.
All right, so he kind of walks up. I assume there's a gap in this little berm somewhere. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's not a complete fortification. So he kind of approaches an area where it hasn't been dug out. And when he gets closer, you can see he's got like a cut on his arm that looks like it's been healed, right? But there's still blood there, and the clothing is damaged. And when he gets, he's pretty close to you at this point. But when he gets pretty close, he stops like outside of like stabbing distance, basically.
Yep.
And says, thank the gods that I found your camp. My people have been attacked, and we could use some help, or at least a safe place to shelter.
Where are you? Who are you?
Further out in the woods. He says, we're just we were guarding a caravan, and we were attacked by tusk riders.
Are you being doubtful there, Soinnarios?
Yes.
Given our situation, I am going to attempt to read his expression.
Okay.
And see if he if it sends off. I'm gonna trust my incredible, probably human insight.
Yeah. Yeah. Soinnarios, if you're there being doubtful, you may also doubt this man.
That's what I was going for, is to try to doubt.
Okay, good.
Can I use my truth rune as a boost?
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm gonna roll for truth, and I succeeded at truth.
Okay, check your rune.
I will.
All right, and then add 20 to your insight roll.
Well, anyhow, I rolled a 97 for insight.
Okay, so that fails.
But at least it's not a fumble.
That's something.
So I probably just, I don't know, you can tell me, but I probably just can't get a read on it, whether I believe him or not.
I do not augment it, and I fell by less than 10, but I still fell.
Okay, cool. So, no, his story seems correct. Like, he is carrying a sword, like a copis, right? So he's carrying like a lunar-style sword. He has a helm, that he's carrying now. He's got that cut. He looks like he's been hurt and healed. Seems genuinely relieved to find you guys.
What language did he?
Trade talk.
Okay. Is he from? Can we pick up from accent? Is he?
Yeah.
Local.
Yeah, that's a reasonable question, and you don't have a hard time discerning the major accents. So, like, you can tell a Sardarite from a Tarshite. You can tell someone who speaks New Pelorian from either of those. You would say he speaks trade talk with, like, badly, in that he has part of that's because he has a strong, like, New Pelorian accent, so a lunar accent.
Okay. How many of them are there? How many of you are there? And can you guys make your way here?
He nods and says, yeah, I have 6 more people. Not all of them are warriors.
Okay.
And yes, they're hiding. We weren't sure this was a safe camp.
Bring them into this side, because you talked to us. There's different groups on a different side.
Right. Okay. So he goes back, like he disappears back into the woods, basically, like past the wall.
Yep.
Not like calling out, right, to people.
Yep.
And then he comes back in. There are several people. Some people are armed and armored. A couple of them are not really wearing much in the way of armor. Like they have like a helm on or something like that. When they approach, they look, like human people. Some of them have signs of healed wounds.
They look like they lost all their trade goods, like their wagon and all.
They don't have a wagon with them. Whether or not it's taken or just abandoned, hard to say.
Has Mardina come back in the meantime?
Yes. By the time their group is kind of coming to you,
yes,
she returns and she says that they thought they saw people, in the woods, like some movement. They look like people, but they haven't seen any more
So
outside
I'm
of like your guys.
going to tell Mardina what happened and send her back basically to our two adjacent walls to communicate to them so they know somebody's inside the walls with us.
Makes sense. Okay. So you let these people kind of get closer. So Mardina trots off. She's like, all right, and goes. And you've got some people in with you, a few people still like outside, because you have like basically a cut.
Yep.
You know, where you're letting people in.
You said there's about 6 of them total.
Yep. And after a few of them come in, but a few are still outside your little wall, Kathea, you hear like almost like whispered and like you feel a breeze, like touch like your face and your ears and your hair. You hear like whispered words in it.
Yeah.
A voice you don't recognize well, but you think is probably what was his
Orlanthe.
name? Yeah, the Orlanthe guy. Yeah.
Yes.
And he says, like it's quiet, but he says, "Don't let them in. There's another group over here."
And that was just a Kathea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
Wind words is a targeted spell.
Yep. And I say something about just hold it there for a second, and then I do mention this to Soinnarios. And if there's any of my other group close by that can hear me, specifically Elendor.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess there's only 4 of us here. I tell them that there's apparently a group sneaking in another wall.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of like aside
Yep.
to the 2 people closest to you. That would be Elendor and Soinnarios.
And then I'm going to turn to these people and say, just for safety, we're going to pull all your weapons and put them over here.
The man nods, and then he kind of smiles at you ruefully and says, "Well, we got pretty close," and pulls his sword.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so now we are ready for the combat part. The group around him starts to do the same. So let's start with, we'll go through our phases.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so statements of intent from y'all.
How many are there? Like 2 inside the wall and the others are still outside?
Roll against your power. We'll make a luck roll on that.
Okay.
I just said a few, so we'll see how it goes.
You did. I rolled under 2 times my power. I rolled an 18 and I have
That's
a 13
pretty good.
power.
So you've got 2.
Okay. Cool. I've been picturing myself holding my bow during this, so
That makes
I'm in
sense.
bad shape for melee. So I'm going to depend on my other 2 companions to handle the people inside the wall while I start plugging ones outside, I guess.
Makes sense. All right, so let's go with statements of intent. We'll start with Thea, and then we'll just kind of round robin around.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to just step aside and trust that. Well, I got 3 people here with me, and they're all capable combatants. Trust that the 3 of them take care of the 2 inside the wall, and I am going to use arrows and shoot one at the first person in front of the wall and shoot the other at the second person.
Okay.
And hope to discourage both of them. And how long does it take to cast a spell? Probably too long. I feel like they're right here, so I'd probably just shoot first and then.
Spellcasting.
So Dex. Oh, hang on.
Dex strike rank.
And my Dex strike rank is
plus every point of magic past the first point of magic in it.
What's my Dex strike rank?
It should be like what's your Dex?
17.
It's a 1.
You know what? I am going to sacrifice the 1.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's not true. My bad. Why did I do that?
I got my book right here. I can look it up myself.
Yeah, please do, because the way they have it listed here in the combat section is grouped.
I'll just go ahead and state it, then I'll look it up. I'm going to cast Speed Dart on the first one.
Okay, so you're going to cast Speed Dart and then shoot at those 2. Okay, next up, Soinnarios. What are you doing? I looked at the first name.
I'll use the time to cast Strength and then hit, if I can, hit the person closest to me.
Okay. And do you know what the strike ranks for this will be? By any chance?
I think 5 for Strength because it's a 2-point spell, and my strike rank says 4 on my character sheet. I have Dex 14.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you should have a 2 SR for that.
Okay.
And then you would cast an additional. So it would take you 3 strike ranks just to get the spell off. And then what's for your axe? What would that?
It says 7
okay,
down in the weapon chart.
That's probably correct. Because the weapon has like a 2. And then because you're small, right?
Yeah.
You can't be that small.
A 10?
Yeah. Are you sure? It's 7. This is a strike rank of 3 for an axe. The weapon itself. We haven't done this for a while.
Yeah, because my regular strike rank should be 4,
Mm-hmm.
since size 7 to 14 and dex 13 to 15 are strike rank 2.
Right.
And then
Your axe. Is it a one-handed axe or two-handed axe? I guess they're the same strike.
battle axe.
One-handed.
So, I use it.
Three. They're three
Okay.
strike rank
Okay,
either way.
that makes sense. Cool. I just wanted to make sure we were all
Yep.
correct on that. Okay, sounds good.
If you're back to me, I'll just note my spell will cost 1 strike rank, so I will shoot at 2 and 8.
Right, because you're really fast.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Next up, Mardina is not really here. You sent her off.
Yeah.
Lindor is going to pick a target, and attack is going to support his big sister.
Oh, I'll be upset if we lose Elendor.
Well, you know.
I feel an attachment to.
Well, good. That's important. All right. And then our various ogres are going to do ogre things.
Oh, what?
Oh, wait, what? What'd I say?
I knew that's a possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about that. They're fine.
They're people.
They're people.
My failed insight. Apparently, your failed insight.
Our.
Yes, your failed insights cost you something here, but it's not all bad. It's just mostly bad.
GM didn't let us learn insight ogre.
Yeah,
I let you roll insight human. Do you want me to be more strict about that?
No.
The result may have been the same, but no.
Sorry, I'm just labeling out stuff. Okay, cool. So the first thing that's going to happen in this combat, Kathea, how far back are you moving?
I'm actually just stepping. So my picture in my mind
Mm-hmm.
is that we're all kind of gathered through where that opening is in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm basically just placing Soinnarios and Quorum Tip between me and the two inside. So I'm just stepping over to the side.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So they're between me, which should, in my mind's eye, still giving me a shot to the first couple people, clear shot in that opening, though the ones after,
your
I guess
wall's
I'd
not
shoot over.
Your berm's not that high. It's probably waist high-ish.
So I can shoot over it anyway.
Yeah.
So not very far. I'm just
Okay,
just
makes
far enough that I have 2 bodies between me and the people inside with stabby things.
Absolutely. Okay, makes sense. Cool. Okay, so you're going to be up first to try to cast your spell, your speed dart.
Okay. I don't remember how we do that.
You cast speed dart.
Don't you? Isn't it like 5 times POW now or something like that? I could boost it, but I don't know if that takes time.
It would.
So I'm just going to cast it.
Yep, it's just POW times 5.
Okay. My spell goes off, and I have speed dart. I roll a 12.
Cool. So you cast speed dart on your arrow, and then you shoot your arrow.
I'm going to shoot the third person in line, basically, since 2 are in there.
Okay.
And hang on. Somehow my D10 fell off the sheet and landed at an angle. I don't know
Good
how
work.
it did that. Well, that's a really bad roll. And I still hit because I have a 92% total skill now.
Okay, so you succeeded.
I succeeded by rolling 92,
Okay.
but I have a 92. So
Okay, right, because of the 15. Yeah.
that's a 7 for hit location. I don't remember now if we have separate missile ones. That would be abdomen, otherwise it's left leg. And I do 10 points. I'm sorry, math. 8 points of damage.
Okay. Okay. So what happens is you shoot your shot. It's a good shot.
Yeah.
But it's not a very good shot, right? Because you just barely made it.
Actually, I made it by more than I thought because I forgot to add my 15% there, but still.
Right. You barely
Still
made
barely
it.
made it.
And luckily for this very attentive little ogre, like as soon as you like knock your arrow and draw, like she throws herself to the side and you end up just grazing her.
She can dodge my arrow?
Yep, it's good like that.
Okay. Yeah.
They have a pretty good dodge score. I was surprised to find this. So yeah, so she throws herself out of the way. Good for her. And then we'll move on to the next step, which is Soinnarios. You're going to try to cast Strength.
Oh, 3.
Okay, so you cast Strength.
Too bad there's no critical in spells.
Right, so you get all strong and stuff,
You should get critically strong.
which is cool. And then also, like, your brother also casts a spell. Cool. Next up is a lot of weird stuff happening. Okay, so first up, Elendor chose the quick attack action. They were like, I'm going to forego casting magic in order to get a hit in early.
Yeah. That's probably wise. Probably wise to mix that up.
Yeah. So definitely hit, but they parry because that was a really good roll. Good for them. And then the 2 ogres will kind of attack back. So one ogre attacks Elendor. They kind of just have a slap fight. The other ogre, the lead ogre, attacks Soinnarios. Soinnarios, go and roll a parry for me. That sounded painful.
Look at my laptop. That's a 43, so that's a success.
Okay, cool. So you parry. So the ogre that you were talking to, whose name you did not get, just as soon as he draws his Copus, he just hits you with it, and you like get your shield up, and he's pretty strong.
I figured.
He's probably not as strong as you right now, but pretty strong. Okay. So that happens. Kind of a bunch of whiffing around. Next up, Kathea, you've knocked your second arrow and are ready to shoot again.
Yep. But I'm shooting the next, because I'd already declared I was going to shoot at 2 different people.
Yes.
Ooh, but that's a normal arrow, but it is an impale.
It's an impale.
Yes.
So a special.
Special.
Okay, cool. So this ogre also tries to dodge.
Yes.
They do dodge, but they don't dodge that well. So instead of getting shot through, they get shot.
Okay, so normal damage.
A normal hit, yeah.
Same hit location, 7.
Okay, so left leg.
8 damage.
Okay, that ogre is having a bad day. So your arrow, like, hits near their knee. And while it doesn't impale, it skates off. It cuts something important, and they drop. Like, that leg will no longer support their weight, and there's
Good.
a lot of blood. Yeah, good job.
Nice.
Well done.
I don't know if I realized that these are something other than human yet, but right now I'm not feeling very guilty about it.
It's kind of hard to tell.
They played on my sympathies by doing the Tusk Rider things and then betrayed me. So at this point, no sympathy.
That's right. It's honestly, ogres are hard to just look at and know. The biggest part is that they're like all sociopaths. So sometimes you can tell with like an insight roll. They're like, they don't look like normal people because their eyes look dead, you know? Like,
Yeah, too bad we didn't make that, but you know.
so that's the other 2 who didn't 3 who didn't dodge arrow fire, like kind of move forward to join the fray, but you've got
There's 7 total?
yes.
Okay. That's fine.
Yes, there was the leader and then the 6 that were with them. Shortly, so the other 3 like take the time to like hoist some weapons and like unlimber their shields. So they're basically using this time to like prepare, cast a spell or 2, a spell. So they're kind of gearing up a little more. So they don't immediately move to join the fray. They take a few seconds to make themselves more effective combatants. Cool. All right, so that's the first round of combat. Not bad. Nobody's died on either side.
How many strike ranks are in the room?
12. Oh, you haven't gone yet. You haven't gone yet. Go. I'm sorry.
No,
Smite.
Okay. Well, actually, I'm going to try augmenting my axe attack with my Earth Rune.
Right. That is a thing you can do.
So take a step and then just firmly plant and swing. Part of it is this battle's different because Corm there is like, wait, like before it was all friends, and now I don't want to be taking my dead brother back. So
true. It's better not to take your dead brother back. All right. So you would roll your Earth Rune as an augment. This will, whatever you get, succeed or fail, will last for this combat.
So it is a success, barely.
Okay.
So 75 under 80.
Okay, that's good. So you'll add 20 to your axe rolls for this combat. Kathea, be aware that your Sky Rune will do the same thing for bows and spears.
Well, I should do that.
I'm not telling you to. I just don't know. We haven't talked about that much.
Right.
The runes list like what
weapons?
Weapon, what sensory roll, what social roll they're assigned to in the core book.
I was trying to debate whether I wanted to ask for that or death.
Death is the more flexible weapon enhancing ability because it can just enhance any weapon that you choose to.
But fire would make more sense for my bow, maybe in this case. We'll see. I do have a question that I don't know if we talked about before. Was there anything ever said to suggest that there would be a problem with me using fire magic in the middle of this battle?
That's a good question. Okay.
Nothing was explicitly said. I think her native instinct would be to go to that at this point.
Nothing was explicitly said. You can't light fires. If you burn part of the forest down, there will be some words, right? Some unhappiness. But no one said like, hey, don't use fire arrow or something. You know, like
I'm thinking about calling on the moon, the star.
okay,
Wrong celestial body.
right? Don't call on the moon. That could be bad.
Okay.
I'm gonna try
Okay.
to smite the guy who hit my shield and lied to get in here.
That's right. What a jerk.
Yeah, exactly.
That is a 15, and my total score currently between strength and earth rune is a 95.
That's
Okay.
a special.
So it's a special.
Good job.
Okay. All right. Damn. All right. Go ahead and roll hit location. You'll do max weapon damage and then roll your strength normally. Your damage bonus normally. Failed my parry by 1%. Yeah.
So I hit him in the 17,
Okay. That is the left arm.
and then so I do max weapon damage plus strength.
Mhm.
So that would be 13.
Okay. Cool. Good.
I would fist bump you, something he can't do now.
You might be able to.
He might. Do you have a shield?
No. It's on his back. He didn't have time to unsling it.
Well,
He would have. If you guys hadn't gotten warned, he would have.
yeah, we're gonna owe those Orlanthe.
What a wonderful thing to be.
One of these days, I should play an Orlanthe.
You have.
I
don't think I ever have in all my years.
Such a weird thing to be true. All right. So that arm, if not severed, is certainly not doing well. So good work on that.
Hooray.
Yeah, so you cut him to the bone, possibly a bit beyond, and his left arm is definitely out. There's a big spray of blood.
Good job. Did Quorum score a hit? 'Cause you guys start double teaming this guy.
He swung and got parried.
I knew that Elendor did. I didn't catch the Quorum.
They kind of been. It's been kind of a slap fest outside of
Mm-hmm.
the actual PCs.
Fair enough.
The NPCs
no.
are good. They're just
And Mardina's not here. We are missing
Mardina isn't
some.
here. Mardina is loose in the combat zone.
Hopefully she's okay. I'm concerned about her. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I'm giving just a little bit of thought to, I hope Mardina doesn't end up dead. And then I remember that I have to worry about us ending up dead. So
True. Yep. All right. So that's the end of our first combat round.
Yep.
Officially now. You've got a couple of them hurt. A second push, organizing themselves, and are mostly locked in melee, with the exception of our archer.
the three that were
Mhm.
okay, so there were 4 total outside, right?
Yes.
One of them is down.
No, I'm sorry.
now.
5 total outside.
5.
Because there's 7 total. 2 are in the wall.
So now one of them threw themselves to the side. Are they in the ground after doing that? Even though I didn't score a hit, or do they?
Yeah, they'll have to pick themselves back up next round.
And one of them's down because I hit him with an arrow.
Yes.
So the most obvious immediate one is the one right after that.
Probably the one that,
That's
yeah,
on there.
the next 3. And they were like pulling their shields, casting spells on them, like a spell on themselves
Okay.
each to get more like ready for the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Since stealth failed, they're like, well, all right, we'll figure out what to do now. But that's kind of where they're at.
Okay.
So let's go back to our statements of intent.
That's what I was asking.
Right. And also go ahead and everybody roll perception for me. Both of you.
That would be scan.
Yeah, scan, sorry. Notice, awareness, whatever. Alertness.
Let's see.
99?
Whoa, that's really bad.
I got a 47, which is under my skill.
So it's a success?
This is a success.
Okay.
Basics.
Kathea, you are aware of more sounds of battle springing up around the camp.
Yeah.
Soinnarios, you are not. You're locked in.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Statements of intent. Kathea.
So if the most immediate one is the one on their, seems like the most immediate threat's the one on their feet,
Mhm.
the third one back.
Yes.
I am.
Meteor bow.
Yeah. Do you think it's a time to pull out the meteor bow and go for the meteor bow?
Just dump the whole thing into them. Just utterly obliterate them.
He's trying to waste your resources.
Yeah. So what now? It's been so long since we've used it. I get 2 fire arrows for 1 point of that.
Each point creates 2 fire arrows.
Oh, so I actually have 3 if I. Oh no, I get 2 fire arrows basically on one of them if I use a 1 point of spell, and that doesn't take time, does it, to do rune magic?
Rune magic all resolves SR.
So it would take me 1 strike rank, basically.
Yes.
I'm
Now
gonna
remember that you don't have an arrow ready, correct?
So my last shot was on 8.
Yes.
So does it overlap, or do I have to
You
take
can't
all
overlap strike ranks.
Okay.
From round to round. It has to happen inside the round.
So I have to spend 5 knocking
Yes.
an arrow? Okay. So I've only really...
I think we had worked out before that you take 2 shots. Like if you're ready, you can take 2 shots one round and then 1 shot the next.
Well, I was trying to think right here. I could... So I shoot without any spells. I shoot on
Without any
6.
spells, you can shoot twice a round.
But I think I'm on 6 and 12 then.
Yes.
So only if I cast a spell does it take me an extra.
Right. Yeah.
But
You're
I'm
very
gonna go
fast.
ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and drop meteor bow,
Mm-hmm.
just 1 point, and shoot into the next person that's on their feet. So the third one out.
Okay. Yep. Got it. Ogre 5.
Do I have to roll for that spell?
Gosh, I feel like divine
I
magic.
feel like it goes against our runes now. It's not the old.
I
I'm
think
pretty
that's
sure
right.
that's true. Yeah.
Because different rune spells will have different runes that you can use on it.
And that one goes against fire. And I did
Yes.
roll 84, and I got a 95 in it. So I would also ask this: can I just use fire at the same time just to boost myself for
Yeah, go ahead.
our? Which I rolled a normal success 71.
Cool. So you'll add 20 to basically you pick an action here.
Yeah.
So for you, it's going to be shooting arrows, right? Okay,
Yep.
cool. So you'll boost that by 20%.
So
Just as like an academic note, if you were in melee combat, you could do that to your spear with fire. Fire covers both.
okay, but if I switch now, I
It's
don't
too
get
late.
it.
Yeah.
Doesn't carry over. Okay,
Yeah, you attach it to a task, basically,
that's fair.
like a skill roll.
That's fair.
So yeah.
So I end up with 2 arrows that go with this thing.
Okay. Yep.
Is that correct? Out of my 1 point of meteor.
Yes.
They're both
2 fire arrows. Yeah.
2 fire arrows. So fire arrow number 1, it would be an impale. There's no extra damage here, but as far as success level,
Right.
and it's in the 15.
The 15. Okay. So that is
Right arm
something or other.
or chest, depending if we have melee MS. I don't know. I still have the RuneQuest 3 ones.
There's just one table now,
so I think
unfortunately. So right arm. Yeah.
yeah, right arm. Okay. Do I hit? Do damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So 14 points of fire damage. It's 3d6.
Alas. Okay.
Shot number 2 is just a normal success in the 19.
So the head.
Yep.
Of course.
Well, it's easier now because we have that melee table,
Right.
which does 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage, huh?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So that ogre is no longer involved in this fight. Good for them.
Well, it cost me a divine spell.
You took out their weapon arm and their head.
I have a knack for that. Both in character and out. I don't even have my D20, my black D20 of headshots are in this dice set.
So ogre 5 is down, absent some sort of divine intervention,
Cool.
which, could happen. Probably
By the
not for
way,
them, though.
So that was strike rank 7, just to
Yeah.
make sure we did not get.
You're
ahead of
fine.
ourselves.
You're ahead of them, but we are out of order a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we were supposed to do.
Sorry.
No, I got all excited. You're good.
Sometimes I really think it's easier just to worry about the interactions between specific people. So if the
It
people in
kind
the
of
melee,
is. It's just because there's so many of them that they can go kind of run around and do things.
Yep.
But they're not really doing anything that's going to occur before Soinnarios goes. So,
My
frankly,
intent is to hit the over number 1 in front of me.
yep, makes sense. And then Martina's going to keep doing Martina things off screen. Elendor and Corum are going to fight.
Martina's off killing 1 per round somewhere. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
You're the link for my assassin.
Exactly.
She just steps out of the shadows and knifes a guy. I got this. I've been studying.
To the dagger of chaos killing.
Man. If only, right? If only. I have some notes here. Sorry, guys. Combats are hectic.
That's all right.
Yes.
I said Corum. And the ogres are going to keep doing ogre things, which is pretty exciting.
They might-
Hopefully not.
Hopefully.
Okay, so first up, Kathea's already resolved her whole life.
Just this round.
It's been done.
Just this round.
And you're not casting a spell Soinnarios.
Not this round, no.
Okay, so that'll speed you up relative to the rest of the combat a little bit.
I have cast my 1 spirit magic spell for combat.
You have another. Do you have like a blade sharp or anything?
Protect.
Just a reminder, we have a whole bunch of points saved up for various cults that we might be able to go use for that leverage for those kinds of things if we want.
Very true. Very true. All right. So first things first. Soinnarios. You
Yes.
feel like you're standing, like your brother and you are like hounding this one guy, right? Like you're both attacking him, kind of from like one side and the other. So you're close to each other. Your brother like whacks you with his shield, like, but not like a just order thing. Like he gives you like a good tap with it, and you feel like some magic settle onto you.
Oh,
Oh no.
Corm.
Wait,
Corm.
already?
It's being.
Yeah,
it's
your
being
brother. He casts Protect 2 on you, so you may add a couple points of defense to yourself.
Yeah.
He cast it on himself first, but now that he's got it on himself, he's giving it to you.
Oh, I mean, that was smart. Hey, your brother's turned out to be helpful.
No, he
No.
killed a wyvern. Now he's casting magic on me. He's the first
Nice.
person I ever knew to kill a wyvern.
Really?
Yeah, he killed it. He did the last point of damage.
Probably literally.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Okay. So next up are Elendor and then the ogres that are engaged in melee.
Go, Elendor. One, Elendor.
They hit, parry, strike back, parry. Wow. Elendor is holding their own. The ogre they are fighting is also holding their own. All right, but Ogre 1 continues to press Soinnarios.
Despite the lack of an arm.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's his left arm.
Didn't need that anyway.
Doesn't
And he's
need that
going
arm.
for me? Just making
Yes.
sure. Okay.
By 1. His strike rank with the sword is 6.
I assume so.
Yeah. So it's pretty close. Yes, he's been cut to the bone. He's pretty upset about that, so he tries to hit you with his sword. He does hit. Just tell me how you do.
I parry with my
Okay,
shield.
cool. With your shield. Okay. Just for fun, how much HP does your shield have?
12.
12? You're probably fine. Yep, you're fine. Cool. He has a small chance of damaging your shield, but it's not very good. Okay, that's those attacks. Next up is Soinnarios.
I will hopefully more than return the favor.
Okay, so you swing at him with your axe.
05?
05? What's your skill right now?
95?
95? Oh, so it's not quite. It's a special.
It's not quite to a critical because you're not quite high enough. Bummer. That would have been cool.
It would have been. Okay, so you special, but he parries. So give me a second here, because there's an interaction table happening.
Are we basically now we're officially it just lowers the success rate one, or is it not?
Sort of.
Okay. This is one of those I'm bad on because I've run too many editions and used too many house
Okay.
rules. So I can't
Basically, your special attack versus normal parry. You will roll your special damage. We will apply that to his weapon over the parry. Will spell out to his arm, basically.
remember. Would you roll hit location for it?
No, it just goes to an adjacent location of the weapon. So if it's a sword in his hand, it'll go to his hand.
So I did 14 because the max for the weapon is 10. Strength die rolled a 4.
Okay, good. Good.
Is your strength only D4 right now with your strength spell up?
No, it's D6. I rolled a 4.
I
Or roll a
gotcha.
4. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that makes sense.
Just double checking.
No, my strength bonus is typically a D4.
Right. Makes
It's really
sense.
hard to get to a D6 without magic up.
I am tiny but mighty.
Okay, so 2 things
Cool.
happen here. You hit he parries with his Copus, you damage that weapon, and then you nick him. He has a little armor on, so you do a little damage to his right arm. You also do a little damage to his weapon. Cool. All right, so his weapon will be less effective at preventing damage from blowing through in the future. He's also mildly hurt. Good work. Plus, he's got that left arm. That's not doing him any favors. Okay, that was you. So now Quorum is next on my list.
Hooray!
He'll attack, and he has some advantages here because you're gaining. Oh, it doesn't matter. That was a terrible roll, Quorum. Do better. He's apparently maneuvering to protect your flank, so he doesn't do a great job of getting a hit in. He's a little too cautious.
It's all right. It's his first real fight with a foe, probably.
Yeah, it really kind of it is. He's been an adult for about 10 weeks, so. But in that time span, he's hunted wyverns and now fought ogres. A proper hero.
He's
If
the
we
real
live.
protagonist.
If we live, yeah, he probably is.
Okay,
This
ogre.
is his
right?
story.
Yeah. GMPC. No, Ynora is my GMPC. Let's be honest.
Oh no.
Like,
Who it?
ogre 3 stands up. Ogre 4 is going to make an attempt here. Oh, it works. Good for ogre 4. Okay, so ogre 4 says something in a language, the ogre that you shot through the knee, like that you cut like the tendons of the knee, says something in a language you don't really follow very well, but it sounds bad. And then you feel like this pulse of like horribly malevolent, chaotic energy flood the area, and her knee like completely heals up. Can't do that very many more times.
Heal body. Or heal wound.
Just heal wounds, yeah. But we said our prayers to Cacodemon. So good for us. Yeah, well, luckily this one can't summon them, but one of them can. All right. Ogre 4 does the healing bit. Ogre 3 climbs to their feet. Neither of them can really do much else. Ogre 5 is busy dying. Ogre 6 and 7 both cast more magic and then advance like into the. They push forward. One of them gets a spell off and one of them doesn't. Cool. All right, cool. So that's kind of what happens. There's a bit of milling, right? So some people get back to their feet. Some of the ogres push forward, but they're not actually able. The wall is like between the ditch and the wall, even where it's narrowed, it's hard for them to like just like add their numbers to the fight that's happening right in that gap.
That's why I'm trying to shoot them as they get in that gap.
Given some time, I mean, it is a waist high wall.
Yes.
Like they can get over it, but they're not able to like just jump right in.
Right.
Okay, cool. So that's kind of what's going on though. Like you are getting pressed, we'll say, but you are also like hurting people like all over the place. That's cool. My poor leader ogre is just getting his arms all chopped up.
That's right. He's a terrible person.
He is a terrible person. You're not wrong. All right, so we'll go back to statements of intent.
I am not holding back now. So another point of shooting star, and the first one that's coming into the breach there, which is probably the one that dodged that first round, I assume, is getting that. And then I'm going to shoot the next one behind that's moving up with a second non-magic arrow.
Okay, so for the record, this will be ogre 6 and 7.
Well, what about
ogre 3, who got back up, basically spent their round getting up.
Oh, so 6 and 7 are in front now.
Right, they're in front. They were behind. They've passed them just by moving forward. Yeah.
Okay. And then I do want to check. So casting meteor, a shooting star.
Call either one. I like meteor bow. If you like shooting star better, that's fine.
No, that's what I listed on. Meteor bow. Meteor bow costs me 1 strike rank.
Yes.
Okay.
That spell goes off on strike rank 1.
So I'm shooting on 2 and 8, and again, I only get to shoot 1 the next round. Okay, got it. I think it's worth it because I don't know that I can hurt him bad enough without that.
It's hard. Arrows are very powerful, right? But they don't actually do a ton of damage on their own.
I have to get good hits with them or speed dart them and get extra damage.
Yeah, your advantage here is that because they were trying to deceive you, they're not wearing all of their armor.
Hooray.
Hooray.
If they were, we would probably be outmatched with 7 of them.
Yes.
And there's only 4 of us. Not that Mardina was a huge add to our combat.
Mardina can contribute.
Exactly.
She's hurt people in combat before.
A person.
A person
herself. I'm not discounting. We brought her.
Oh, goodness. Helpful. She is helpful. Okay, so Kathea, that was your statement. So Soinnarios, how are you doing?
I think I'm doing okay for now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to try to hit the ogre number 1 in front of me.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Elendor is going to continue the back and forth with ogre 2. Quorum is going to continue supporting you, Soinnarios. Okay. On account of your close relatedness. The ogres are going to variously move forward, attack, and die. So
I feel cursed now. That's probably going to result in a 99 or something on a roll here.
Just roll a nice clean 100 for me.
I've already done one of those this campaign. And I haven't rolled an O. No, I think I have rolled an O.
All right, so first up, I believe, is Kathea.
Spell goes off, so then I hit him. Fire arrow number 1 on the first one would be a special. Doesn't do any extra damage, but for any kind of dodging.
Okay.
Hits in the 2, which is, I think, the right leg.
Yeah.
And does 9 points of damage. Fire damage.
9 points of damage?
Mm-hmm.
To the leg?
Yep.
The right leg?
right leg.
Right leg. Okay, so that's 6. The leg has 5. Whoops. Okay. So that's going to be a right leg out.
Okay, and then I hit the same one again. Again, it would have been an impale if I had normal arrows, but I don't. So
Right.
And this is a 12, so it's in the chest.
Oh, no.
And 13 points of fire damage to the chest.
Okay. I have some benefit going on here.
Because they have armor.
Because they have, well, more importantly, they're carrying shields. So you do some damage with it, but because you caught them in the chest, which is adjacent to their arm,
yep,
they get some benefit. So you do a little damage to that one. It mostly hurts the shield. But it
does
hurt. It does damage the shield. Yeah, these are hide shields. So the shield is on fire. It's lost a point of AP or HP, and you've done 1 point of damage to their chest.
Well, that stinks.
It's not bad. You took their leg out, so they immediately go down. Like they take a fire arrow to the knee and drop, and then you shoot them in the shield, which catches on fire. They're not, they can roll around to try to put it out, or they can throw it away from them. Neither of those are great. And either one they do, they're going to lose the benefit of that shield for a round, at least a round. So it's good for you. Okay, next up in this list is, actually I'm not sure anymore, should be people who are faster than Soinnarios, which isn't everybody.
Elendor?
It's Elendor,
Ogre
yeah.
1?
Ogre 1, yeah. Quorum is, faster. And then Ogre 2. Okay, so first we try to resolve, well, that's not good. Let's see how this goes in the second. Oh no, roll 20 real quick. Let me roll a little damage. Okay, so Elendor has a bad exchange. They overextend on their attack, get their arm batted aside, and they get stabbed in the leg, but their fancy wyvern armor deflects the blow. So
we gave them good armor.
Yeah. So Elendor bites back a cry and resets their stance, not having the best set of exchanges there. It's painful. Getting stabbed is painful, even if the armor prevents you from getting cut.
Yes.
So, still hurts. Okay, those two are done. So now it's going to be Ogre 1 attacking Soinnarios. Soinnarios, go ahead and roll the defense. It's a long silence.
Well, I'm using my brown dice.
Okay.
That are harder to see right away.
Okay. How'd it go?
So I succeed.
Okay, good.
With my medium shield.
Good job. Yeah, not enough damage to penetrate. Okay, cool. Quorum will attack. That guy. Man, he has no luck today. I've been missing parries. I have failed to cast a spell at the top of the round. Just everything's going terrible.
Is that Ogre number 1 or Quorum?
Ogre number 1.
Good. Quorum. Ganking.
He's trying.
Steal your sister's kill. She won't mind.
Let's see here. Yeah. So yeah, Quorum hits him in the right leg with an axe. It makes a good sound. It makes a femur breaking sound. And our ogre friend goes down to the ground. He's not actually dead, but he's pretty... If he doesn't get his spell off next round, he'll probably die of his injuries.
Finish him.
It's good work. He's had a bad time. That's pretty fun there. Next up should now be Soinnarios.
I'm just going to make sure he stays down.
Okay, cool. We could go help your friend Elendor, or you can murder this guy.
I don't think.
Up to you.
Can you? Because you've already declared actions.
Nah, it's too late. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
change.
Yeah, I've already just declared it, so.
Right. Yeah, you don't have a choice. It's cool.
And I don't need him getting back up and ganking us from behind, so.
That's fair.
Yep.
Well, it was a great time to roll an 0-2.
Hey.
Just tell me how you kill this guy. I failed my divine intervention.
Well, I figure he's probably trying to pray to Cacodemon or whatever his god is that we don't know. As I just cleanly take his head off, and then basically Soinnarios will stepping over him to the next one as we go into the next round.
Okay, cool.
Did you take his head off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good job.
That happened.
Thank you.
Just kick it away from the body so it can't get put back together.
Exactly.
4.
Standard operating procedure. Yeah, so he's like on the ground. He's like shaking. He's all pale. He's like bleeding out. He's trying to mumble a prayer, and you're just like, no.
You just ease his passing.
Yeah. Well, he failed his divine intervention anyways. Which, honestly, I'm pretty sure divine intervention from Cacodemon just results in a Cacodemon appearing, so let's hope none of them make theirs.
Yes.
Try to kill him quick and clean, guys.
I'm trying.
I'm not really sure what would happen if... It wouldn't be good. So
I don't think we're up to handling that.
I don't think you are either. All right. So next up, other ogres.
Do they go before me?
No, you would get your shot before they go.
So I'm shooting the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Who I get a normal hit on?
She'll be
75. Him in the 9, which I think's abs, which is probably armored and or shielded.
he gets a really good parry, so he's gonna hit his shield.
Can they parry arrows?
With shields, yeah. If your shields are big enough. Like
Yeah.
small shields can't, but medium and large shields can.
I did 3 points of damage.
Like you're basically holding it up in front of you and trying to catch the arrows.
Yep.
But it's not great. Okay, cool. So yeah, you shoot his shield. It happens sometimes. Let's see. Ogre 3 and 4 are up, but not doing. They're really not able to get in.
Was it? 4 is the one I shot in the knee, but
4 is when you shot
got
in the knee. He was
healed.
back healed.
Got better.
Ogre 6 and 7 were advancing. Ogre 6 no longer has the right leg working. Ogre 7 is basically fine, though. That's the one that you just shot in the shield. That ogre's goal was to join the melee, but like trying to climb the wall. That's no longer necessary because a gap has opened up. So they're not going to try. They're just going to cancel climbing the wall, but they can't actually do anything else.
So they're basically in the melee next round.
Yeah.
Which
Cool.
means I can't shoot them. Unless I want to shoot into melee, which seems bad.
Hey, I say go for it.
I'm a pretty good shot, but still.
You are a pretty good shot. All right, let's see. Back up to the top. Unless I forgot someone, which is totally possible. There's a lot.
You're tracking a lot. If we're ready for the next round, I'm going to spend another point of divine magic and shoot the first one in line. I will go on strike rank 7. 5 plus 1, 6.
7.
Plus 1, 7. Yep. Does mean I will be knocked for the next round.
Okay, cool. If only they had something to throw. They really don't, though. It's unfortunate. I didn't design their stat blocks. I would have given them throwing axes.
They're nasty enough as is.
Oh,
we're already outnumbered almost 2-1 by ogres. And we're
but they're not really wearing all their armor.
But we're still like low level characters, to steal a term from a different
That's
game.
not true. Low level characters.
We haven't even gone up a level.
Yeah,
Right,
we haven't gained a
right.
single level.
That part's true. Okay. So you're going to cast Meteor Bow and shoot Ogre 7, basically.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Scenarios.
I'm going to go attack Ogre number 2 and help out Alendor.
Makes sense.
Blue. It rhymes.
Awesome. Good work. Okay. Corm's going to follow you. Elendor is going to continue their fight. The ogres are going to press forward, attack, and die, given their essential natures.
You keep saying that, but I think we've only killed one so far.
2.
Did the one die that I
The one you shot in the head with the fire arrow? Yeah,
Oh,
that one is in the,
dead?
dying messily, yeah. I mean, they're beyond saving at this point.
Okay, good.
They can't they can't try to help themselves with magic because they got headshot, right? So it's unless somebody else saved them in a couple of rounds, but that's not gonna happen.
Good.
It's already over for them.
Good for them.
Cool. All right, so let's take it from there. So, Kathea, I think you're up first because you usually are.
Wow. Spell goes off.
Okay.
But I rolled a 93.
Well,
I got a 95 in that. So now let's try shooting. Shot. Normal hit.
okay. This one, luckily for me, right? I rolled very well, but it is just a regular parry still, or dodge, excuse me.
So do I do anything to him at all then? With a regular hit, arrow hit?
I'm pretty sure they just cancel each other out. Let's try the next one.
Oops. I picked the dice up, but they didn't actually roll. Oh, well, there you go. I got a crit in the second one.
Okay.
Not that it actually helps damage on this.
It does a little.
Oh, because do I bypass anything with it?
It turns off their armor. Yeah.
Ah, well, good. I got him the left leg. And it did 13 to the left leg.
Cool.
Did I immolate their left leg?
Yeah, I mean, they're not having a good time.
Yeah.
They've got a burning arrow in their left leg. Their left leg is no longer functioning. That's not very fun, right?
I mean, it is for me.
Sure. Good work. Nicely done. Well done.
I think they're kind of the one in the front, too, that's going to kind of clog things up, hopefully.
Yeah, they drop. Kind of mess things up there. They were going to go help Ogre 2. He's about to get swarmed like 3-on-1. So that's pretty fun.
That was the goal. Go, guys, go.
Trying.
You're doing good.
So first up are the faster.
It's an Elendor.
Yeah. Again, this exchange, that ogre is good. They both just launched a special attack into a special parry. And then a special attack. Oh, no. We're going to probably kill Endor this time. Let's see how
No.
it goes. I don't control this, but, the damage rolls are so terrible. I mean, it's not bad. Okay. So what happens here, it's kind of a similar exchange, right? Like there's another like quick flurry of blows between the two of them. He stabs Elendor in the leg again. This time it penetrates the armor. Does some real damage. Not enough to take the leg out, but Elendor is definitely hurt. That was Elendor launched a special attack into a special parry, followed by a special attack into a failed parry. So, unlikely sequence there. Forum will try to help out, but he is just too cautious, it looks like. All right. I don't honestly know which one of you two goes next. I think it should be Soinnarios.
I'm doing a second attack this
Right,
round.
that's right. You're right. Okay.
It's like Ogre 2's in front of me, and the protective maternal aspect of Ernal kicking in.
I don't know you. That's my purse.
Well, never mind.
Sorry, I cursed it. Bobby Hill, what have you done?
A 99, but my skill's 95 right now, so it should only be a regular failure.
It's just a regular miss. Yeah, it's not a fumble.
Yay, good job.
Cool.
I mean,
All
I'm
right.
glad it wasn't worse.
No joke.
Just start
All right.
punching people.
Get a little tough out there. Let's see. Who's left? Just the other ogres. They're going to do some stuff. You didn't know that was going to happen to you. So it's fortunate for you. Ogre 6.
We preserve the fall combat because I've lost track of how many are left or anything right now.
That's
which
good.
is probably
Good.
reasonable. It's about to run our ammunition belt out.
You've been slinging a lot of arrows around.
No, I don't mean arrows. I mean rune points.
Oh, yeah, that too. Makes sense. Okay.
At which point it's going to get a lot tougher.
So Ogre 6 basically just like rolls around and extinguishes their shield in the dirt, but it takes their round. Ogre 7 didn't anticipate getting his leg cut out from under him, so he's not really doing much. The other ogres, move forward and stuff, cast spells. Neither of them are really able to get in with all the ogres on the ground kind of piling up. So that's something you're reinforcing with your enemy's bodies,
Their secondary burn.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's, why not?
I am
All right.
sort of feeling like the covering machine gun fire here. Granted, I'm not shooting that rate, but still.
No, I get you. Okay, so both of you make scan checks for me.
I made mine.
Good job.
Success.
You both
Rolled a
succeeded?
I rolled a 54.
Wait,
And I have a 60.
10 against a 49. Maybe not.
Does that round in our favor?
I think it should.
I think it
you get a
should,
special.
too.
Okay, cool.
Yay, good
So-
job.
Soinnarios.
Yes.
You can see off to one side of you the camp that has the Marangor in it and the Babeaster Gore initiates. One of the one of the trees behind them has caught on fire, which is a concern.
Yeah.
Soinnarios, you're turned around because you kind of like you were pushed forward and then turned to help Elendor, so you're actually facing that direction. You can see that side of the camp is doing okay. They're just outnumbered, so someone got past them, set a tree on fire. You also see that Mardina's over there.
She has an extinguish.
Yes, and so she's going to try and
Tick.
put the tree out.
Yay, go Mardina.
Stay safe.
She's
Yeah.
so good.
You're also aware that it doesn't really look like the Marangor knows she's there.
Hopefully
So
they'll kill her.
no, they're not going to kill her. But it's just she's on the same side of the line as one of the ogres now because he got through them. So she's over there, also behind them.
Oh, Mardina, don't get killed. We'll put the fire out.
Don't make us watch her die at distance, at least.
Yeah, well, we can't do anything about it.
I will do whatever I please, and I'll also note that you have an archer.
But I don't think I'm aware of all that
You're
detail.
not, but one of you is and can relay that with a short shouted message as you form your intentions. And, the shot's illuminated because of the fire.
So the pretty easy shot. Am I aware of it? Are you letting me know, or you let me just go?
yeah.
So you want me to turn and shoot that one?
I like Mardina.
I do too. I'm just concerned about her front, but I better do that.
But when
Okay.
Mardina on own or whatever. Mardina's on her own.
I'll shoot the ogre over by her. That means these here. Are we at the beginning of the round?
Yeah. We're
I
just
guess 'cause
starting. You guys are
the-
forming your intents. So you're able, like, you see this stuff happening.
Yep.
Scenario shouts something, and then you have a chance to react.
And I'm kind of thinking that one's not aware of me, probably, so it won't have a defense against me.
Correct.
So I am going to save my room point and just use a speed dart this round for it. And
Okay.
then I'm going to wheel back around and shoot whoever's first in line coming through into our. That's not yet in the melee, but the next to join the melee.
Okay.
Whoever's in queue.
It's probably 3 again. Just circle back around.
Yep. And those will be strike rank 2 and 8.
Okay.
Then
Sounds good.
I plan to hit ogre number 2,
Yes.
and then I think I should still have strike ranks to cast a heal 3 on Elendor if I can.
Yeah. So what do you want to attack first and then cast?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. Yep.
I would recommend doing it. Just this is totally out of character, but if you cast first, your attack will come later. But your attack is going to go after
Anyway.
anyways. So I would
swap
recommend
it.
casting first because that'll actually go off before the
Yeah.
attack sequence happens.
I'll swap.
Right. The timings get weird, and I have it written down in front of me, like I have a little chart. So I'm just providing advice.
I'm the slowest of our people, and I'll be after ogre 2 anyway.
Right.
So
Yeah, I have a little strike rank 12 count chart with everybody listed on it, and I just keep updating it as I go. I really need to get like a clear sheet, like a transparency sheet for it, but I didn't do that. If only I were smarter. All right. Okay, so you're gonna cast heal then attack.
yes.
Okay, it makes sense. Corum and Elendor are gonna continue pressing ogre 2. Mardina's probably gonna get murdered by an ogre.
No.
The other ogres are going to continue to do their, like, advanced attack and die routine. Though we do have... Oop, that didn't work. Ogre 7 is going to stay on the ground. Ogre 6 invokes his Dark Patron and heals his wounds.
And Kathea, aim for the neck.
I tell you, I'm just willing and shooting. So this one is going to... I'm just rolling randomly, that 1d20.
It was a 2 towers reference.
Well done. Well done, everyone. All right. So...
I haven't watched that.
Let's start with Kathea then.
Okay, spell goes off and arrow hits. Ooh, hold it. I rolled a 21.
Okay.
But right now, with my bonus 20, I have a skill of 112.
Okay, so that's a special. It's an impale.
And I hit it in the 9. I'm kind of hoping that's from behind.
It's the abdomen. Yeah. So somewhere between navel and knee, basically.
Yeah, I was hoping shield. So I do...
No shield.
So I do double weapon damage, right? So I roll 2d8.
Yeah, sure. Roll it. Hold on a sec. Let me double check this because I don't really think we've tinkered too much with these impales.
Well, I might be doing the wrong version of the skill.
We've just played too many similar things.
You got it, or do you want me to look it up?
I'm just looking for it real quick. Special damage, impaling damage. Yeah, you roll it twice.
Okay.
Yeah. Add the static bonus normally.
Okay. Then I do 14 points of impaling to the abdomen.
14 points of impaling to the abdomen. Okay. So that will remove that ogre. Doesn't kill them outright, but getting shot, like gut shot, isn't very fun. So
hopefully they're bleeding out from this at least.
Yeah, it's not going great. So you shoot them. Mardina casts. She casts Extinguish on the tree. It stops burning.
Yay! Good
Then,
job, Mardina.
like, this is like more or less she's casting as you're shooting.
Yep.
She puts out the fire. You shoot the ogre. The ogre falls over. And then you can see her, like, notice the ogre.
That sounds cool. Even if I die in this combat later on, that was a cool way to go.
Next up is technically Corum here. No, actually, I'm sorry. It should be you. But Corum's also casting a spell. So you guys are similar in that way. But go ahead and cast.
I fail.
That's okay. So the wound stays there. Corum contributes with his apparently signature move. And he's done doing that because he doesn't really have enough magic points to keep doing this nonsense for much longer. So Corum casts Protect 2 on Elendor.
That's worthwhile.
It's been handy. It's helpful. So the two of you will be delayed. Elendor is going to exchange. Finally. That's what we wanted to see. Okay.
We know Elendor's a very competent melee.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I'm assuming up there with us.
A heavy skirmisher, so more like you than like Soinnarios. But yeah, pretty good. Let's see here. 12 is the chest. Okay, cool. And we did 11 damage. We have 1 point of armor. So that is a badly skewered ogre.
That's the way we like our ogres.
Yeah, so Elendor is notable for being a sword, like a sword-bearing person.
Mm-hmm.
So they like take the cut, get protect cast on them, and basically the exchange goes like Elendor brings their sword back, puts their hand on the pommel, like their offhand on the pommel, and just drives it forward, and just runs this ogre through the chest. Like just there's not really much defense there for this ogre, so it gets like ran through, like stabbed probably through near the heart, probably not directly in it, but definitely going to do horrible internal damage. So that ogre slumps immediately, like loosens the grip on his weapon and like falls forward, and Elendor like takes a step back to let him fall.
And the other two of you got to hit him.
True. Yep. Just viciously overwhelming these people.
Well, I
It's
don't
tough
know.
out there.
Every one of my hits been healing themselves up after I've used my divine magic to even 2 damage.
They're trying, you know.
Hey, Nen.
Yeah.
I just checked it.
Yes.
On slashing weapons, special successes are double weapon damage rolled.
Are they now? I thought I
Yes.
looked at that. I thought I even read it.
I think you might be looking at crushing.
Probably.
Okay. And then a critical on a slashing is double weapon damage max.
Plus a max. Okay, yeah, I just got him reversed.
Yeah.
That's okay.
No, it's fine.
That would statistically unlikely to change much. I'll just roll a couple dice, and see if it's better or worse. It would have been worse, so we'll just keep it.
Yeah.
Like,
I it would have cut both ways, pun intended.
Right. No worries. We have it under control, more or less, over here at the Aldrya campaign. So we got it. We're good at this, sort of. Okay, so a little bit of spell casting happens. That's all been taken care of. Next up is Soinnarios and Corum. Corum continues to be overly cautious.
He's on the ground.
He kind of gives him a tentative prod. I think what he really does is he takes an offhanded swing at him while he turns towards the incoming ones. So he's more focused on the others. So he like isn't really looking when he stabs and just misses. You know, like he's trying to get his shield up. He's not incompetent. You know, like I assume usually when you guys fail as well, that you're trying to do something competent and it's just not working out quite, that there's something else going on. Like it's not like you just like, you know, become a moron. So anyways, yeah, Corum doesn't get much done there. Soinnarios, you're up on an attack.
You got a 44 with a regular hit.
Okay, he can't parry. So
I hit him in the 19.
Okay, that's the head.
Or 13.
Okay, so that ogre is officially out. Good work. You cleared the first 2 ogres that you started fighting with now. And an ogre in the field, and an ogre in an entirely different fight. Like, that's...
Hey!
Actually, Mardina will have to finish that one off, but she's got a dagger.
After aiming my shot and hitting the ogre, then I turn and face the incoming.
Just like walks over and starts stabbing him. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So you kill that guy pretty good, and then turn for the others. Awesome. So the other ones were basically like, we're going to march forward and attack who we can reach for the most part. So Ogre 7 can't do much. Ogre 6 is just getting up after healing themselves at the start of this. Ogres 3 and 4 do move forward. They've been casting spells to kind of get caught up a little bit. So they've been moving kind of slow because they've been getting shot a lot. So, but what will happen here is that one of them will make the brilliant tactical decision. Instead of feeding themselves into the meat grinder, they're just going to try to attack the archer who's standing next to the wall, but not that far away from the meat grinder. As established in round 1. Yeah, go ahead. You can dodge or parry or something. They take a swing at you with a copus.
I can't really parry.
Yeah, you can. You can sacrifice your bow.
I rolled a 22 dodge.
Cool. Is that a success?
Yeah.
Good work. All right. So you throw yourself aside, right? Which will put you...
I just casually step aside.
Right. Sure. There's a little bit of, oh no, in this.
Yeah.
They reach over the wall and hack at you, and you're able to like get out of the way.
And it makes sense because I'm actually looking over the other direction.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. So you
boy.
see like a glint off the blade, and you throw yourself away from it, and they
What kind of
manage
weapon
to
are
get
they
you.
using?
Copuses.
Uh,
Do you know what that is?
yes, I know what Copus is.
Kathea better.
You have one. So Copus, for anyone who doesn't know, like Soinnarios, is this a safe assumption?
Carrying.
Good. Yes, that narrows it down a little.
And a sword?
Yes, good job.
I'm definitely not Googling it right now.
Okay, good job. So it's a
It's a single blade it's only got a single blade on the inside.
it's a heavy like chopping blade that
Okay.
has like an internal like a curve on the inside that goes up, right, and then back out again. So it's forward heavy, has a drop point usually. It's meant for chopping.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's only sharp on one side. That's Copus. So it's a fairly common lunar infantry weapon. It has the curved sword vibe going on. Unlike a scimitar, it's actually a classical era weapon, so it's more appropriate to the period. Cool. So yeah, that happens. Kathea manages not to get cut, which is good. And then Ogre 4 is advancing into the meat grinder. What a brave ogre. We have to find a victim. It doesn't matter because he missed terribly.
Hey, question.
Yes.
When the ones that we've killed, especially the ones we've cut as opposed to emulated, do they bleed the same as people?
Is this a trap? Am I supposed to know the answer to this?
No, I don't know.
Is it not a regular? Okay. Yeah, they have blood.
Okay.
I
don't know.
I get it. Okay, yes. I'm aware that in character you don't actually know these are ogres,
Yes.
but I don't think that's how you tell them apart.
Okay.
They're all extremely strong and tough. You've noticed that. You probably don't really know what you're dealing with here. You know that they're big and like they're strong and tough. They're not big compared to like a regular or human size. They're not
Right.
atypically large or anything as a class, like as a group. They don't have like sharp teeth and stuff. That's not really a thing. All you've really noticed is that when they invoke magic, it's obviously chaotic. Like their divine magic is chaotic. And so far, like when you hurt them, it obviously hurts them, but they don't appear to be like afraid or battle raged or super concerned. You've observed them kind of like they get hurt, they fall back, they cast more magic. Like it's pretty orderly, methodical. Like they're definitely a little odd, you would think.
So they're almost like they're professional soldiers that worship a chaos god.
Yes, like that. They're being a little careful. The only big thing is that like roll battle for me, actually, both of you.
Oh, God.
I rolled wow, what is up with these 20s? I rolled a 21. That's not bad. That might make it.
I succeeded with an 11.
Okay, good
Good
job.
for you.
Did you both succeed?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so you're both kind of coming to the same conclusion. You've done quite a bit. Like you've killed 3 of them out of the 7.
Yep.
You have another one more or less incapacitated. Several more of them, one more of them, is injured to some degree. Like so far, they've just regrouped and pressed. Like that's been their whole tactic.
And this would be about the time when we'd expect any normal group to have gone.
Your gut instinct is if they're not breaking, it's because they think they're either that something is going to happen to change how this is working out.
That's not good. And I'm about out of. I've been throwing my best stuff in to begin with because I'm desperate though. I don't really have a lot of other options.
True.
By the way, I did have my second arrow for this round to go.
Oh, okay, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and go then. Sorry.
I don't know. Well, it's on SR8, so I'm not sure.
You're good. You can pick a target and shoot them.
I don't know if the one that just swung at me, if that's too much melee for me to shoot at them, or if it's one of them coming in through the.
Okay,
breach.
here's the advantage that you have with this. There is a waist-high wall, like a hip to waist-high wall, somewhere in that range, between the two of you. So they leaned over it to attack you, but they can't really follow you as you dodge away. They'll need to spend some time clambering that wall. So you're like not in melee range. You're like danger close, right? But you're not actually in melee.
I am going to shoot either that one, or if there's one that's in that breach opening coming in through that hasn't engaged the general melee.
I would recommend shooting the one that attacked you.
Okay, I'll do that
if we're not sure, I would say that one is the most appropriate target.
Then I will shoot it, and I will get a normal hit.
Mm-hmm.
I will hit it in the 8, and I will do a big 3 points of damage.
Okay. I mean, so here's where this goes back, right? Between the two of you, is a roughly waist-high wall.
Yes,
Okay.
I was
so
guessing that.
You shoot the wall on accident.
It doesn't matter. I did 3 points of damage.
Yeah. So you get attacked, you scramble away, you snapshot an arrow back and just hit
Yep.
blow. Like it just wings the wall instead. Cool. Okay. That's cool. Let's see. It's probably a good time to do this. Okay. I think so. I hate to say this. I don't think we're going to get done tonight. We have a reasonably there's still quite a few. Like this fight obviously isn't resolved. Do you suspect there's more to this fight than just this? Based on how they're behaving, I don't think we're gonna get done in like the next 10 minutes.
Okay,
Is that okay?
I don't
I can
know.
only go so long. Like I can't.
that's fine.
I'm not even at home. Like
Right.
Yeah.
probably.
So that's fine.
That's fine.
If we were at home, I would probably be like, let's go another half hour. But I'm
Right.
unfortunately not.
So do you want to stop now, or do you want to do another round first?
I think we can get through another round.
Okay.
So let's do that, and we'll see where we're at.
Okay.
Okay. So statements of intent for everyone here.
I'm gonna try to heal Elendor again,
Okay.
and then I don't know what number ogre is in front of me, but take an attack at the closest one.
Okay. Makes sense.
I will try to shoot the one coming over the wall.
Do you
I'm
have
going to speed dart it.
speed dart?
Someone.
Okay. Makes sense.
With my little inkling in there, I might save my last point of divine magic.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Plus, I don't want to waste it into the backside of the wall.
That also makes sense. Yeah, the hit location, the way that cover interacts with hit locations can be kind of brutal.
Nah, I actually sort of assumed that.
Yeah.
But since I also thought, since it's just a berm wall, maybe if I do really good damage, I might go through the wall and hit them. But I rolled 3.
Right.
Or
Right.
take an impale or something like that. Like slips through.
Cool.
So I'll be on strike rank 6. I only have 1 arrow this round.
Okay. That's 2 of you. Mardina is gonna stab that ogre to death with her knife.
Yay, go Mardina.
She's like, well, I guess I gotta take care of this.
She'll know whose arrow it was.
For the elves.
Where the elves?
I just want to say that was a pretty impressive shot.
Yeah, no, it was good.
That would be one of those perfect movie ones where it's like somebody's there and somebody springs up and all of a sudden the arrow comes across the battlefield and takes that one out.
Yeah, and they do like the pan back to you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And then I about get slashed.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's what they give you that looming shot, you know, where you
Yeah.
can see the shadow fall over you and the upraised sword. Like it's all
Yeah.
very cinematic.
It's not something I usually see in RuneQuest, but that round worked out.
Yeah, right. Sometimes it all just comes together. Cool. Everybody else has their assignments. I've given them their assignments in my mind place, and we
Okay.
will be good to go. Okay, great. So you're at 6, you said?
Yep.
Okay, one thing might happen before you. Nope, man.
All right.
Ogre 7 cannot catch a break. Okay.
That's all right.
A lot of things are going to happen at strike rank 6, but you're at the
So-
top of the list.
Okay. I
Do I get to heal Elendor first, maybe?
Yes, sorry.
Oh. do that.
I'm bad at timing.
It's all right.
I
Just roll to see
succeed.
my spell went off, and it did.
She gets 3
Okay.
points back.
3 points back? All right. They get 3 points back, down to just -1.
I'll try and
It's not your fault. The heavy hit, a single casting of a heal spell is unlikely to fix until you really learn a lot of heal, like Sean Arroy levels of healing. So, not a big deal.
6. Heal 6.
Heal 6, yes.
We can reattach limbs.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
good one. All right.
Great for me.
I was saving the little magic thing that we had.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
They're trying to climb over a wall, so they're not going to dodge.
Well, guess what? I hit in the 19.
Okay, that's the head.
And speed dart. 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage to the head.
Yep.
3. So they have. Hold on, I gotta look at some more. Apologies. Okay, so that you hit them a good one. Luckily, they've spent the last couple of turns.
Shut up.
Yeah, they put a protect 2 up. They have a helm, like a little, like a composite helm, which is pretty
Yeah.
easy to put on.
Yep.
So like you shoot them, it almost takes them out. Like you
Right.
can tell, like their eyes cross. There's a big cut
Rung-
on their
rung
head.
my
Like
bell pretty good.
yeah, they've been badly winged, but they're not actually out of it. So that's cool. Next up, pretty much everybody who isn't Soinnarios. You're just not fast, Like you're good at a lot of things, but quick isn't really it for this stuff. So first of all, Mardina needs to make a dagger check. Oh, Mardina. It doesn't really matter. They just don't learn anything from the brutal knifing they lay down. So
It's just not her area.
It's not.
She's good at other things.
Just some tentative like pokes happen. I mean, this isn't an incapacitated opponent that she's finishing off, so she kills the guy. She just doesn't learn anything.
She get like a bonus to that.
She does. She just doesn't get a skill check.
Okay.
So that's I was just like, well, if you succeed, then you learn something about stabbing people. But no, so good for Martina. Elendor.
She didn't
joins-
stab herself yet.
No, that was not a great exchange. Quorum Tip has the same problem. He actually just gets parried.
Is there only one of them into melee right now with you, with us?
Okay, so you're kind of dealing with Ogre 3. Ogre 4 is kind of in the scrum. Ogre 6 is in the fight. Ogre 7 is up there, but they're currently on the ground.
So they've gotten their push into us now.
Yeah, they're pretty much all engaged. And so far, Quorum and Elendor both fought different ones, and both didn't really have much happen on either side of those exchanges. Ogre 3 is going to finish climbing that wall, so they'll be on that same side as the wall as you at the end of this. And then Soinnarios, you're up.
I'm gonna hit the one in front of Elendor.
Okay,
Since
so that'll be number 6. Yeah.
60.
Yes, it does. Their parry fails because they've been busy parrying already.
I hit him for 10 and the 17.
Okay, 17 is the left arm. Fortunately, that's their shield arm, so you do some damage to the shield.
Oh, small shield.
Okie doke. So that's mostly that. Okay, so we're going to close out on a handful of things happening kind of in the interstitial between rounds. So, first of all, both of you guys need to make scan rolls for me. We're getting a lot of use out of this.
I made another scan roll.
Good job.
Nope.
Okay. Okay, you also both need to make a battle roll for me.
And make it.
Nope.
Okay, one of you clearly is the war leader of the party.
I've got both those skills. I'm not great, but they're up in this like 60+%.
Right. So Soinnarios, you're locked in combat. You've got, a friend who's hurt that you're trying to heal. You've got your little brother behind you. You're, in a good
Sure.
melee, like 3-on-2 sort of situation.
I'm looking all around desperately right now, trying to figure out what I'm going to do next. So it kind of makes sense. I'm looking around because I'm debating
You're
going
like,
to
now what?
melee. Yes.
So you see a few things going on. Okay, on the Orlanthe side of the camp,
Directly opposite us.
pretty much, yeah. There is a tree on fire over there, but it's being extinguished. So there's still like a few flames flickering around it, but it's dying off. So you can see that happening. So these ogres are pressing everybody, it looks like. What you see as well is that the Marangor camp is not having a good time of it. You're not sure if there are more ogres over there or what, like if they waited their assault, but they're having a lot of trouble.
Okay.
Like they're still fighting, but some people have like slipped past them. The third thing you notice, which concerns you, is that off in the woods, kind of like probably not past bow shot, but probably past like a javelin throw, that sort of range, you see a red glow rising in the woods. We'll close there with that little bit.
Will you
going on.
remind me of these next time?
Yeah, absolutely. But please write notes real quick.
Yeah, I will. I don't usually during the combat so much.
I know it's
but-
hard to,
Oh, sorry.
but I have our states recorded here.
So in the distance, red glow in distance.
Yes, at ground level, roughly.
Marangor are not doing well.
No, they're having a hard time.
Are pressed. Lanthe have a tree on fire.
Sundomers seem fine.
What's that?
So the Sundomers seem fine.
Yeah, after all, or something they have a rune lord with them. Of course, the Marangor do too.
They have a
Priestess.
A priest.
priestess, yes. So they're dancers of Marangor, priestesses, not rune lords.
Yeah.
They have a lot of powerful magic, but they don't have like the D10 intervention and stuff like that.
Still, they should both be more powerful groups than us, I think.
They are.
Oh, cool. I'm disappointed that we have to.
I'm sorry. I wish
To
we would have
take a
got
break.
there.
No, it's all right. I'm not.
I know.
I just like. Of course, I'm actually. Till you told us everybody else be impressed, I was like, I hope they come rescue us because I feel like we're losing.
Doing fine.
It's a good sign of a fight for me. If the players feel like it's going terribly, like that's usually
I've
okay.
used 3 out of my 4 divine magics and they've just healed their way right up out of it.
Well, somewhat. That
I mean,
has
the-
a cost for them too.
I know, but I mean, I burnt. Of course, one of my burnt their head off.
Yes.
The one I just shot in the head didn't even just basically shook it off.
Well, that one has 1 HP left on that head.
Okay.
They're wearing a helmet. They have Protect 2 up. They have 1 HP left.
I was sitting there debating with myself, am I close enough that I need to grab shield and spear, or do I have enough time to shoot them? And in pure desperation, that last rune point is probably getting used. It's like, yeah,
That makes sense.
I'm not saving it. No reason to take it to the grave with me. Okay, well,
Makes sense. So yeah, you've avoided the lose condition so far.
we haven't had any of our trees set on fire unless I set some on fire.
Yeah, that's not even really the lose. The lose condition in this fight is that someone divine interventions the Cacodemon on the field. It's a low probability event,
Thank God.
but not impossible, right? If you kill them outright, or if they're not, if you just hurt them bad enough that they try to cast magic instead, so not all of them are going to try it. Only one of them actually has, and he failed pretty miserably. So that's something, right?
How many of them have we taken down over here out of 7? 3?
Out of the 7, 3 are down and 1 is combat ineffective.
So
trying to return to the fight but failing. Has failed twice.
So are there 4 that are combat effective or 3?
3. You've killed 3. There's a 4th one that's badly hurt.
I just dinged in the head.
The one you dinged in the head is still able to fight. They're just wounded.
Okay.
We have a numeric advantage now.
Yeah, we do. Well, by the way, I might. How much? How much moonlight do I have?
That's a good question. Let me look at the calendar, because you would have started the week here.
Yeah.
You've been here for 2 days. So tonight is kind of like on the way to Clay Day. So you would be somewhere stupid. Sorry, they don't make this easy on the wiki.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It would be like
for next time if you want.
No, it would be because the wild day is the full moon.
Right.
You're probably somewhere close to a half moon.
So
partially related.
I have enough light. I can hop on horseback if I had to.
Yes.
Without.
You can do that. You're in
a
wooded area.
It's pretty tight here, so I probably won't do that. Okay. All I was thinking about doing is if I felt like my melee group had this in better control than one of the group in the group next door, I might turn and start shooting, shuffle off that way just slightly and shoot to support them.
Okay. If you can control the melee you are personally about to be in before it happens, that would probably be a good idea, but that's probably 2 rounds in advance.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, that makes sense.
No. I would like to remove this enemy coming over the wall right at me first.
Right. Okay. So let's leave it there. Red light gleaming. Everybody pressed. Some more pressed than others, and we'll try to pick this up next time. Okay. So let's call it there, and we will see everybody in the next episode.